Hello and welcome back to another edition of Stirring It Up with Tia Monique, Kitchen Table Talk. And on today's segment, we want to ask you, why does the racist Republican Party always quote MLK? Let's listen and talk about it on the other side.
I have a dream. Martin Luther King Jr.'s immortal words.
A man who stood for more than himself, who, you always hear people like risking their life. He actually gave up his life for the betterment of all of us.
When I witnessed Dr. Martin Luther King's March on Washington speech as an intern back in 1963, I dreamed about doing big things to help my state and our country.
Turtle Man, same with you. No.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted.
Dr. King's profoundly just and moral letter from a Birmingham jail.
Rafael Cruz, don't you dare.
Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain.
New Yorker magazine, who featured the unemployed quarterback as a civil rights hero, kneeling alongside Martin Luther King Jr.
Think of President Trump as the Martin Luther King of healthcare.
Oh, Jeffrey.
You see, Republicans just love quoting and using Martin Luther King as a prop.
Legislation redesignating the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site to the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park.
From here, with a white supremacist president.
Asking my colleagues to remember the words of the legendary, the great leader in this country, Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay, racist America, this is what you're not going to do. Now, you guys see this lady representative, Nancy Mace, this fuck bitch that was up in Congress talking all kind of crazy the day that we were attacked on January the 6th. These people have got to go. They're disgusting, and they're trying to use MLK for their rotten ass purpose. They're nationalists, they're racist, and they gotta go, plain and simple. You can read this shit if you want to, excuse my language, but you know what? It's just that.
You see, MSNBC's Joy Reid rang the bell that we have heard for quite some time. Always squint your eyes and prepare for some full-throated, irony-murdering BS when a Republican launches into an MLK quote. Ex-Rep Steve King tweeted an MLK quote. On his same Twitter account, King said, "We can't restore our civilization with somebody else's babies." King, a Nazi sympathizer, also once said, "The greatest threat to a black man is a black man." Ex-Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker also used MLK as a prop. Walker is notorious for suppressing voters with one of the harshest voter ID laws in the nation, restricting early voting hours, changing the laws regarding absentee ballots, changes to polling place regulations that inject partisanship into the polling place, and unprecedented partisan redistricting.
So yeah, this is a lynching in every sense. This is un-American.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham backed Trump's words when he called the first impeachment trial a lynching. Graham also compared the FBI's Russia investigation to 1960s era FBI surveillance of civil rights icons like Dr. Martin Luther King. However, you can bet your ass you'll hear something out of Graham on MLK.
This is another white piece of trash who is a nationalist, who tried to stop Biden from becoming the president, who tried to disqualify black votes, and who wants to take us back to the 1800s in politics.
Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton is facing criticism for describing slavery as a, quote, necessary evil.
When McConnell gave his concession speech mentioning MLK by name, Bernice King clapped back, "But my father's dream was to create the beloved community, in part by eradicating racism, militarism, and poverty. Certainly not by denying health care to human beings or by separating brown immigrant children from their parents."
Now, you can say what you wanna, and you can think what you wanna, but white people always seem to use black people to fit their narrative, to push their agenda. Other than that, they have no need for black people.
In an ad alongside Dr. Martin Luther King. The fact is, he stood up for everything the Republican Party has shifted to, enabling white supremacy. It is of little surprise politicians will mention his name because he is now approved by white America, while in the past, they would have absolutely despised him.
All right, everyone, that wraps it up for this segment of Stirring It Up with me, Tia Monique. So what do you think? Is he right? Am I right? Please let us know. Express yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, do hit the like and subscribe to become a friend. And also, we'd like to give a shout out to a new subscriber. We see you and appreciate you. You better, Playboy. You better, Playboy. Ha ha. Anyway, guys, until next time, and there will be a next time, take care of yourself. Bye.